sharp pass. Nedved. Oh, that's a very deep... Now the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Paris Saint-Germain were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Opts to play it back. And here's Nedved. That's good play. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that's well spotted. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Paris Saint-Germain have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we are already promptly back underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. No way through there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Luis Suarez, Yaya Toure. Pierre. Pullet could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
Well, I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time.
Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho. Luis Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Araujo is fouled. Maldini. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. He's cut it out. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, super ball. And it's Yaya Toure. Now then, the ball's come loose. Luis Suarez. Yamal. That looks a cracking ball. He's had a hit! It's a goal!
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
He's still trying to make a game of this. 60 minutes played. Nedved. That's a nicely measured pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice control. Pedri. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Now it's Cruyff. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, good save. He's read that very well. So, third corner of the game. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wriggles his way through, showing good feet. And it's Yaya Toure. Oh, sweet feet. He's picked his way through.
Kenapa sih nggak keluar double touch
Well
gitu?
to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Cruyff. He's had a shot.
Johan Cruyff tinggal tambahin double touch ini enak banget.
He's in a great. Can he finish? Sticks it away. And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here. Now it's Nedved.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Hai Kang,
Now it's Osimhen.
kabar yuk?
Wins back the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale. Great defending, strong and determined.
Habis ini ya, bentar lagi Kang, gue bikin room.
The final 5 minutes. Bale.
Sido.
That's wonderful alertness.
Hey.
Yaya Toure. Koundé spots it and intercepts.
Konde.
Nedved might just make this.
Jangan lupa like, follow ya Om.
And it's Luis Suarez.
Subscribe Om, sama like.
And here's Suarez. Seedorf.
Waduh, pas.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Driving on and making good progress. Bale. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here.
Katanya just for fun.
Real chance here. Oh, well played.
Aduh,
Rummenigge chasing after it. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite them...
yuk masuk Om. Alhamdulillah masuk Om. Caranya gimana lah? Kamu apa mobile ya? konsol kan? Iya sama. Masuk ke room any ya kan? Ketik roomnya, search room. Online nggak Om Ilham ini? Nah, itu masuk Om. Jos, gas Om. PK on ya. Oke, gas Om Ilham. Dua match ya Om. Abis ini sama aku. Siap, Nicholas. Dua match. Tapi aku nggak punya Pele ya. Aku dapatnya Cruz doang. Teman-teman dapat Pele nggak akunnya? Jangan galak-galak. Enggak Om Ilham. Mana ada galak, dari tadi aku main. Respect Free Palestine. Keren squadnya nih. Yamal ya kan, Batikol. Aku dapat ini doang nih, groove nih. Tapi nggak ada double touchnya groove-nya. Kurang double touch aja dulu, enak banget ini ya Allah. Kurang double touch. Kurang double touch-nya kurang. Yang free dapat siapa Bang? Nggak dapat siapa-siapa. Yamal gratis. Hebat amat Yamal gratis. Temanku juga tadi dapat Pele satu kali spin doang masa Pele.
Matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
He's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
Can you imagine that?
Kayak belum makan guys, umpannya.
They've got it again.
Yamal Midrat, Musiala.
Yeah. That's Nedved. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Seedorf gets into a good position. Nedved. And it's Vieira. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos.
Offset loh.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Yang free nggak dapat apa-apa, big time free. Cuma dapat 10 spin tadi. Baim tadi 17 spin, dia dapat Beckham.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Cruyff. Gullit.
Aduh,
Musiala. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Gullit. Nedved. It's loose. And
kamu
there's a
ngumpan
race for the
dong.
ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, and that won't be the last they'll see of it.
Sorry guys. Ah,
Well seen. And Cruyff. And the
ah,
keeper couldn't
ya
hold it.
Allah ya Robi.
That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies
Offset
himself,
kah?
no matter what the situation.
Kulitnya nggak mau golin Om Ilham. Malu-malu dia sama Om Ilham, sama Christian Abiyati.
Cruyff. And it's Vieira. Yaya Toure. Nedved. Oh, good
Ke
read.
match up
That was well
dong.
played, well stopped.
Gullit. Oh, good ball.
Astaga, tinggal nendang. Ya itu dia.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Aduh.
And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. How very smart. He just got it right.
Nggak mau nendang
To his
tuh.
credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was
Dijagain siapa itu?
ghastly defense.
Van Buiten.
Paris Saint-Germain
Cepet banget tangannya.
broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control
Aduh.
the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
No, again, there's no way through. And it's Cruyff. He's been kicked out.
Dapat.
Great chance!
Ah, Johan Cruyff.
It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've
Habis
got to
ini
love
siapa
that.
Om?
Concentration,
Wah, Fikri mah
conviction,
belakangan aja
contact,
pusing Om
and
kamu.
sheer class.
Habis ini ada Om tadi ya, siapa tuh?
2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can
Lawan
see their
Fikri.
manager
Harus
screaming on the
pembalasan
touchline,
kemarin ya
telling his
Fikri ya.
team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Habis ini Om Nicholas ya kalau nggak salah.
Batistuta.
Nah.
For a moment you felt that was going
Aduh,
somewhere, but they'll have to
Allah.
go again. Oh, he's been caught
Aduh,
napping.
nemu terus
Big chance! 1-on-1! And the shot!
Waduh. Iya Om, balas satu.
Are totally dominant in the
Mau
middle
dong,
of the park.
balas dong.
And he
Udah
looked
ada
every
Pele
bit
belum
the
justru.
shortkeeper there.
Dapat
Really
Cruyff
looked
aja.
sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with
Dapat
the corner.
Cruyff, Johan Cruyff. Tapi yang hall player ini nggak ada double touch-nya lagi.
There's the hit! In for the pieces!
Waduh, fake shoot-nya GG nih.
Just
Fake shoot
bludgeoned away.
tipuan gitu.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
Jangan dikontrol Om, kalau bola kayak gitu mah mending dibuang aja Om. Om Ilham. Otak kalau yang match up-nya kenceng, kayak banyak banget yang match up-nya kenceng tuh pasti kena Om.
Oh, he's through the middle.
Sayang kan?
Batistuta.
Ah,
Now it's Gullit. Now, what about a counter-attack? Yaya Toure. Oh, no joy
masuk
this
dong
time.
dia.
Yamal. Musiala. Cruyff.
Dapat Cruyff ini aja nih, Cruyff.
And that is going to be the
Johan
final
Cruyff.
action of the first half.
Fake shot-nya tombol apa? Fake shot-nya X, R1, R2 lah seperti biasa Om.
Convincing and controlled.
Nih Johan Cruyff nih.
Paris
Ini nggak diracik kan,
Saint-Germain
apa
and
otomatis
they are
aja.
looking good.
Tambahin striker insting kan. Tinggal double touch aja ini. Tuh enak banget ini, ada flip flop, soul control udah dapet. Ini dia apa sih? Momentum dribbling. Oh pantesan, enak banget.
Chers spectateurs, je voudrais avoir une petite pensée pour tous ceux d'entre vous qui fêtent leur anniversaire aujourd'hui.
Momentum
Whistle
dribbling.
goes, and we start the second half.
Jamal.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread
Johan
neatly.
Cruyff.
Cruyff could try cutting inside here.
Hey.
Koundé, nicely weighted ball.
Aduh, lolos kan.
Musiala.
Bati gol. Bati gol nggak bisa gocek dia. Tipe striker finishing.
Van Belten.
Sini, aduh, udah
Picks
ketebak
up
tuh.
brilliantly. Can he finish? Decent enough try. Now it's Cruyff.
Momentum dribbling coba. Aduh, gile kalah sama Buiton.
Sharp and
Van
uncompromising.
Buiton.
Defending was strong and firm. Yeah. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Very nicely done. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
Tore.
Roberto Carlos in acres of space
Johan
out
Cruyff.
wide.
Ada heading dia.
On it! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Aku golnya boleh nemu terus Om Ilham.
And the lead is extended still further.
Kayak gol
Perhaps
gratisan
deserves
gitu.
a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted
Nice.
by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that,
Terrific
Hmm.
header. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Tomias keras nih.
Pull it.
Aduh, langsung konde dong.
He expected better, and so did he. That looks a cracking
Momentum
ball.
dribbling.
look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now it's Roberto. Heads it!
Tore.
It's in! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Paris Saint-Germain are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Pede nih,
Something
Kang.
they've been threatening to do and will continue
Kalau
to do.
pegang
by the
gulit
looks
di
of it.
pede, gede, body
Paris
balance-nya
Saint-Germain
bagus.
have it back
Dapat
and
ah.
can go again. And here's Cruyff. That is
Johan
lovely.
Cruyff.
Great defending, strong and
Double
determined.
touch-nya doang nggak ada,
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yaya Toure.
Visionary pass.
And here's Nedved. It's a sweet ball that. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And he hits the net. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third. Tries a shot!
Sure.
He scores!
Enak juga Johan
And
Cruyff.
it's becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough.
Waduh.
This is nigh on you. Oh, smashing header.
Wah, tiang.
And it's headed over.
Changement en cours.
Palestine making consecutive changes here.
think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Pull it.
Kok ke situ ya?
Cuts it out. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. No question, that's a foul. And he's intervened well there.
Bola netfed, main ambil aja gulit.
Ronaldo makes the interception. Mbappe, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. He's in plenty of space here. He's in space and looking for options. Great ball and he's decent hit. Loose ball now and there's a chase.
Kasih napas om. Aku dapat bola nemu terus om. Pikir aku
Back into the middle. Played out to the right. Back when it goes. Looking tidy in position. Oh, shooting chance.
Tadi gol 3 gol aku bola nemu beneran. Om Ilham tadi nggak dibuang bolanya. Johan Cruyffnya habis ganti deh. Gol pical. Udahlah sekali aja pusing saya. Oke. Gak apa-apa.
They've played it short. And the shot's on here. Messi!
Tuh kan bola-bola kayak gitu tuh tadi aku nemu terus.
The chance to go the other way.
Bola Om Ilham.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's slung out wide. And the ball is out of play.
Nicolas berarti Om Nicolas Delvier habis ini. Baru Om Fikri ke pembalasan.
Just
Keras
seeing the
Om
ball
Fikri
now,
yang
it's going to
global
be
ya.
5 extra minutes. That's been intercepted. Vince. That's Batistuta. Palestine finding their passes.
Berarti gol.
Valverde. Now it's Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is that.
Thank you Om Ilham.
Which is purring. Picture perfect to win they will.
Bola nemu terus Masuk Om Nicolas. Om Ilham. Push divisi terus Om. Biar tambah pusing divisi. Pusing main divisi loh Om. Thank you GGWP Om. Ayo Nicolas. Nggak ada dia kayaknya nih. Om Fikri. Siapa aja dah, masuk duluan ya. Mentok divisi 3. Enak padahal punya Yamal loh. Yamalnya di masukin ini nggak Om? Ditambahin player nggak? Player. Kayak aku Yamalnya nih. Yamalnya bisa. Oh ini belum dimasukin player nih. Aku kasih positioning kayak gini nih. Nah, LWF. Bisa CF nih, kayak gini nih. Yamalnya bisa CF. Tuh. Dikasih positioning Om. Keren juga Yamal bisa CF. Kok sekarang Yamal sama Bellingham nggak double touch spesial ya? Iya om, harus nyari kitanya. Bellingham Hall player dulu double touch spesial ya. Emang enak kalau touch F, enaknya itu SS samping ya. SS. Kalau nggak AMF deh. Kalau nyamping banget harus gocek-gocek om. Nah ini nih, Fikri nih, ngeri nih mainnya nih om. Liatin deh. Tiru juga formasinya om. Boleh nih. Formasi yang dipakai banyak anak Zeus kayak gini nih, formasi dipakai sama Fikri. Kalau aku pakai formasi baru nih, tes, formasi si tes. Gak beli pelatih baru itu bang? Enggak, kan aku udah punya pelatih yang aku pakai sama. Pelatih yang aku pakai sama nih ya. Nih, tuh kan, long ball sama position. Kalau yang baru long ball sama out wide, ya kan? Jadi dia yang lebar. Sama. Tapi enaknya ini dia bisa tambahin defensive awareness-nya. Stamina, pakai instruction individual nggak. Kalau formasi ini pakai aku nih defensif Vieira-nya ya kan, kanan kirinya biar nggak maju banget gitu, mesti dibantu bertahan. Formasi Fikri nih Om Ilham pakai nih tuh, backnya defensive fullback fill up biar dia nggak maju kan, karena kanan kirinya dia bantu maju, jadi dia stay, pasti di defensifin Vieira-nya. IMF-nya all player, profit winger, goal pitcher, profit winger, Gareth Bale. Tapi Gareth Bale dimasukin dari babak pertama. Jangan galak-galak om dendamnya ya. Ini pakai long ball juga nih dashcam. Aman om Fikri.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Om Fikri jangan galak-galak ya kan. Jangan bayarkan gocek om, pusing kan. Panadol kamu ntar.
Mood is boisterous. It is a
Fikri saya dukung, iya benar-benar.
Who are ready now to perform. Now the finish. Decent hits and on target. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short, and here's Cruyff. Lovely feet. And he's gone backward here. And the shots! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tuh lihat cepet mainnya tuh, lihat tuh.
Wins the duel this time.
Kalau pemain cepet gini, jangan pernah di pressing guys. Tuh kan, cepet banget pressing dia. Di ini aja nih. Goyang terus kan. Banyakan nonton tes nih dia, banyakan nonton ini dia Joe Victor nih. Visionary pass gak nyampe dong. Maksain. Dia udah apal kanan kirinya nih.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Oish.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hampir dapat bola gratisan ya kan?
Thuram. Seedorf.
Nggak keluar double touch dari tadi loh.
Carlos goes on a charge down the left.
Body dong. Kemarin aja aku dibantai match 2 sama Om Fikri, Om Ilham.
And here's Bale. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Chooses to go back.
Ya Allah, mundur dong Bellingham-nya.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision making and
Muter-muter pakai apa? Jangan Om, jangan diikutin Om, pusing muter-muter Om. Tuh. Nah, aku dari tadi double touch itu nggak keluar loh, Fikri. Lamnya maju kan nih.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Yaya Toure.
Lambat ya.
No, that is pretty much the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Astaga.
That's a terrific interception. He's had a stellar game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet.
Astaga.
Messi. Nicely intercepted. Buriram United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vieira. And it's Seedorf. And here's Bellingham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Seedorf.
Tuh, dari tadi kan nggak keluar. Offset ya? Dan offset. Double touch-nya nggak keluar loh tuh. Nih. Tuh. Itu apa lagi?
Number 3 coming up. Maldini getting this one clear. Corner number 4 coming up here. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Cruyff. Good interception. Buriram United are looking to go forward now.
Astaga.
Roberto Carlos.
Bellingham.
Great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Bellingham, and that interception was
udah ketipu juga.
necessary. He's fouled him there. Well, that looks
Gila.
like a final warning. Still no card.
Ini Ricard ini A1 nih guys, Ricard yang ini build up nih.
So the last big chance perhaps before half time. So he's plotting something before playing it in.
Aduh. Gak mau dong.
With that, the half-time whistle goes. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So there was the first half.
Suara stick Om Fikri renyah banget, itu pasti kayak Victor. Iya, dia pasti bingung. Iya, bukannya renyah Om. Atau ngabisin stick ya 1 juta loh, stick tuh 1 juta berapa ya kan? Nah, kurang Om, kayak gitu udah di nerf Om.
Already back up and running after half-time.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pull it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Masih ke match up dong.
Roberto Carlos. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pull it. Trife.
Anjay. Kipernya.
Trife actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
So.
Terrific header. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Iya kipernya.
Decent attempt, Peter.
Soalnya kiper kayak Peter Cech ini refleksnya bisa 100 Om Ilham. Bisa dibikin. Bikin 100.
Roberto Carlos.
Lepas dong.
And he's onside. It's Vieira.
Gak pelanggaran dong.
We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Eto'o.
Belakang deh.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, smashing header.
Untung.
That has earned a reprieve
Bola-bola
for the time
kayak gitu.
being. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Backward it goes. And the finish. It's off target and by quite
Malu-malu Eto'o ya.
I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Johan Cruyff.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into a discipline.
Gila lu, masih ke match up loh.
Strong running down that left flank. Pull it. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams, and with this kind of ambition, we may not have to wait too long. Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's having a good look here. Real chance! Vieira knocks it out wide, back into the middle. Look at the space here.
Gareth Bale.
Cruyff. And now the breakaway. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Yeah.
Bale. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Koundé. Thuram. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And here's Bellingham.
Gak mau maju dia, gila. Carlos.
He's looking to set free a runner. Now it's Roberto Carlos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down. And
this is Cruyff. He's had a shot.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Gak kepencet L1-nya.
as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Astagfirullahaladzim. Gak jelas dong. Nggak kepencet om. Tawa pikir kan. Aku pencet L1 kan buat supaya bolanya ngangkat gitu. L1 kotak kan bolanya ngangkat kan. Kipernya soalnya gerak. Nggak kepencet malah. Nah itu dia Pedri. Sombrero skill.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
Now that's well seen too.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Ronaldinho, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vieira. He's going to be disappointed with that.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. Neymar. That's an excellent interception. Cleared without complication. The final whistle and confirmation. We are headed for penalties.
Penalti Om Fikri.
It's a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. Bale is over the first kick.
Astaga.
And the keeper punches the air.
Tebak kok Milham.
Look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Mbappe is the next
Oke Om,
man in the
kanan Om.
spotlight.
Kanan.
Big
Iya,
character,
mantap
big
Om Ilham.
moment,
Thank
big
you.
save. Roberto Carlos is the man who's second in line. He's
Astaga.
Baggio is the second man to step up for his team.
Astaga.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, what a
Tebak
save!
lagi.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
This to put them 2 up. It's in, too smart for the keeper. And that doubles their lead. So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
Buset, gak ada yang mas.
And their fate is sealed. So it all ends in hot.
Bodoh penalti. Oke Om Fikri, thank you Om. Pape nih, ngebut. 2 match ayo Om, kasihkan aja. Due. Ini dua ini whole player ini. Ini whole player yang Rapinha. Ini curve ini sama ini apa bedanya ya? Coba lihat, kita lihat dulu. Saya lagi oke Om Fikir bentar, kita lihat dulu nih curve nih. Finishingnya lebih bagus yang ini di playing ya kan? Ball kontrolnya jauh ya. Headingnya bagusan yang sana. Core-nya bagusan yang di playing yang dulu. Akselerasi sama, kicking power, balance stamina sama, nggak ada bedanya. Cuman ini karena whole player aja. Mbappe, kita masukin Mbappe nih. Lagi A Mbappe. Gas Om. Habis ini liga nih guys. Omoh Yudi. Gulit. Johan Cruyff. Oh, IMF ya bisa dia ya. Torre, Pedri aja. Ball pitcher deh coba nih. Fikri top global nih Om Ilham. 100 dia ratingnya. 100-an ya kemarin ya Om. Divisi apa? Kenceng banget guysnya. Lari aja.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Just joining us, we are already on the way.
Buriram. Atau O lagi.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary. We've come to expect the extraordinary from him. We have. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And it's Roberto Carlos. That's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Build up
well
dong.
stopped.
PSG on the counter-attack. And that could set him on his way. Plenty to aim at here.
Bullet header om. Harus dimasukin bullet header kali ya.
Big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
Sabar dong.
Very tasty combination.
Astaga, Maldini.
Already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Mantap Vieira.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Yeah. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So just a one early goal to report so far.
Mess up lagi aja.
The pass is intercepted. Roberto Carlos playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nedved is onto it in a flash. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Full om.
And he is going into that little black book. Oh, that's a waste.
Carlos has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Kasih tahu om. Apa kasih tahu apa om?
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Nedved. Vieira. Seedorf. Climbs up big.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming. He's looking to set free a runner.
Astaga.
There's a lot to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Kasih tahu apa om Ilham?
Lahm. That looks a decent ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Pedri, very much a man of this moment. And they've got a throw. He's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Seedorf. Oh, good read. He ran out really well and stopped it. And it's Gullit. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's beautifully weighted.
Tungguin dong tadi.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got hit because he was under pressure.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf. And that is expertly dealt with.
Seedorf
They want to be quick
umpannya.
here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Cruyff.
Ah, Allah.
Pull it. Messi. Lam. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passes. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Hampir aja kesalahan, Bung.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Showing good feet. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Some first half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Paris Saint-Germain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Hampir.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Eto'o looking to run onto it. No, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Buriram United looking to pass their way through.
Untung blocking Netfet.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Lam goes short. Hits one!
Wow.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Vieira. Pedri being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Gently done. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Osimhen. And that could set him on his way. Real chance here. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal!
Kena skrip kayak itu, Om. Bisa lolos gitu.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Oh, si Meng. Masukin baru nih. Gareth Bale. Dembele, kita pasukan ngebut semua nih ya. Valverde.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 45. Le numéro
So,
10.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
À leur place,
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ayo, lari.
Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Nggak mau gerak nih Vieira.
Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game.
Okay.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that has put paid to that.
Pelanggaran loh.
There's a beautiful simplicity
Bersih
around
dia.
this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Mepet.
And it's Seedorf. That
Bukan
has
ke
been
situ, Bu.
cut short.
Mepet, Bu.
And he's picked out the run.
Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu kept aware. Oh, what has happened
Clearance.
here? Ahead by 2 and just about into the home
Switch
straight.
play.
Valverde. Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Baggio gets into some space. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Oh, super
Lari 100 larinya masa kekejar.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Bale. And he's managed to get free.
Gila sih.
Ronaldinho. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes this. And we're done.
Thank you Om Fikri. Pembalasannya berhasil Om. GGWP. Kita liga dulu nih. GG sekali. Kena bullet header aja itu Om. Thank you ya Om.
Itu sama ibu.
Karena
Karena
apa tadi?
karena nggak kedengaran.
Kai juga suka pergi-pergi ninggalin ibu Abi, ngeles, sekolah. Abi ibu kerja ke Engsi. Kita ketemu di rumah, ngobrol, makannya, bobo bareng, nggak apa-apa, oke? Ini guys, ada ini gak guys? Gak ada yang edit ah. Liga aja belum dijawab guys, kita push lagi aja pak. Apa cari skill ya buat Johan Cruyff ya. Cari skill aja deh. Lumayan dapat 3, siapa tahu dapat double touch. Sambil nunggu liga. Tim miskin nih, waduh, kasihannya. Tim miskin katanya. Ucapan adalah doa lu guys, nggak boleh doa yang jelek-jelek.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Akun ketiga Pak Guru.
Set.
Akun ketiga Pak Guru. Pak Guru nih lawan aku nih.
Munoz is charging up on the overlap. Ricky Push. And he did make it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was.
Astaga, body Pak Guru nggak boleh jahat Pak Guru.
Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Big header! Boom header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini
Pak Guru
will
nggak
be
boleh
standing
ngomong-ngomong
out.
miskin.
A man, of course, who's been
Ngajarin nggak
idolized by
bener
so
tuh
many,
namanya.
but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over.
Keren.
It's one! Camavinga really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Punya akun 3 Pak Guru nih. Wah, bang. Astaga, penalti bu. Ngobong bola.
This to make it 1-0. Never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Bagus
He would have
selebrasi.
been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Konate cuts out the pass. Munoz. Camavinga. Now that's well seen too. Ball's gone. He's given it away. Pass is just off target. Platini proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count.
He gets big, and he's following up. It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new
Lari Pak
complexion to
Guru,
the
lari
game.
Pak Guru, lari Pak Guru.
It's a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And here's Osimhen. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ricky Puig.
Ricky Puig.
And he's had it nicked away.
Ricky Puig.
Vieira. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now
Johan
it's
Cruyff.
Cruyff. To get a throw in. Oh, sweet feet. Seedorf proves just a little
Astaga,
bit too
nggak
strong.
pelanggaran dong.
Nuno Mendes, that is good alertness. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Nedved. He has found the way through.
Astaga, masih ke match up aja.
Japan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and
Up dong,
teamwork.
He's had a shot!
Duh.
Goal! Japan! And they're back in front.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Platini. Now, this could be a chance. Yaya Toure.
Pak Guru.
And it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Passes short and sharp.
Oh,
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
umpannya elek
Paris
betul.
Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. He's
Yaya
played
Toure.
it through. Well, The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly
Correct.
didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yaya Toure.
Di
Well played,
marking.
well sorted out. Yaya Toure is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right.
Astaga,
The delivery wasn't.
apa
They
aja.
can revisit that further on.
Astaga.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Terus
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an
Gak
entertaining watch.
nyampe dong umpannya. Apa guru?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cruyff, Thuram,
Lamaan.
Ricky Puig. He's in
Puig,
plenty of
Ricky
space here.
Puig.
He's found the way through. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à prendre connaissance de la note d'information communiquée par la police. Elle s'affiche actuellement sur l'écran géant. Merci.
Messi beku. Messi beku. Messi beku.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Aku nggak mau ambil poin, pengen ngambil ini aja.
And he was
Skill
alert
buat
to it.
Johan Cruyff, ya
Can he
Allah.
finish? Loose ball now, and there's a
Galak
chase on
banget
to
Pak
retrieve
Guru.
it. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Platini goes short.
Edan.
Decent hit. Last-ditch defending,
Pak
but that'll
Guru
do.
ngeri kali.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Cruyff. And Musso gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Yaya Toure. Courtois getting this one
Astagfirullahaladzim.
clear.
Courtois.
Nicked it back promptly. It's just beyond his reach. And now the
Astagfirullahaladzim.
breakaway. Ricky Puig is wide and looking to get onto this.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Tomiyasu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to and the finish! Yaya Toure does have his name
Yaya
on the score sheet,
Toure
of
nih.
course. Can he get it through? On time, excellent interception.
Penyakit ya Torre.
It's Nedved.
Nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Nedved. Great position here. Ricky Puig
Astaga,
did well to stay
nggak
calm there.
pelanggaran dong.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly
Gila.
tested. That is a great pick out. He's shifting through the gears here. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. And it's Nedved.
Ya Allah.
It's a goal kick.
Ya Tore penyakitnya nih.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 42.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 45.
Ya Tore.
Le numéro 20. Sidor. À leur place.
Yeah.
Le numéro 24. Le numéro 7. Le numéro 18. Bale.
Look at the
Le numéro
foul!
21.
Got to be quick to recover this.
Attention,
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. Now it's Pedri. That's an excellent interception.
Astagfirullahaladzim, gemes ya.
Now it's Hullet.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played into space out wide. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Bale. There's great running on show here, but
nggak mau
ultimately
match
there was
up.
no way through.
Ah,
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
astagfirullahaladzim. Udah nggak pernah
Very well to take
pelanggaran.
that back.
Wasitnya, Bu.
Bale.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Pedri, driving on and making good progress. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Match up bolong dong.
Oh, super fine.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
And he's in on goal. There's the hit. And that would have been game, set and match.
Haaland is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Looks a good
Dapat
ball through. Bullet! And another try!
Oh,
We've got a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter.
level
Just
3 dia pakai.
instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put
Tinggal
himself.
match up kah?
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Jangan
He's
terus.
intervened well there. Oh, easy pickings there.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
Great ball if he can get there. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that. And it's Messi.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Allahu Akbar.
It's an inviting looking ball that. Well, nicely intercepted. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Bale.
Hah,
And
tahuan.
time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
GG Pak Guru. Jangan dipakai Tore, nggak enak banget ya. CMF bisa siapa sih? CMF, oh Iniesta kali ya. Iniesta. Momentum Tembus. Advert. Nah, ini. Salam dari YouTube Pak Guru. Boleh Pak Guru. GGWP Pak Guru. Ngeri. Bikin 80 kali. Jos ini. Oke. Fortes. Petri.
So we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't they're thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Main di belakang hebat kali.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been intercepted. And that is out of play.
Mbappe.
And he's managed to gift it back. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it. And it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course, if there was ever any doubt. Big header! Goal by Leverkusen! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Pedri. He wasn't going to be fooled. David Villa. Conte. Pedri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He gets big. And he goes again.
Aneh bisa gitu. Tiba-tiba smart asuh.
Wonderful reading of the game, perfect positioning, well played.
And it's Conte. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely!
Buset.
And that skimmed the post.
Batistuta probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Mau dapat skill aja susah banget, guys.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Saliba clears.
Ini Bellingham ngapain sih Bellingham?
The pass is intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Bellingham.
Astagfirullahaladzim Bellingham.
Messi, a player who needs
Ngapain
no
kau
introduction.
Bellingham?
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, red, nice interception. And that's been won straight back by Leverkusen, upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing.
It
They want
is
it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's hit it long, but astray. And that has put paid to that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ih, langsung ke depan.
Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Allah, umpannya.
Conte.
Bellingham enggak nih Bellinghamnya.
Played out wide. Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Chooses to go back.
Bener-bener Bellingham ngapain? Kotak X. Offset tuh.
Overly willing to compromise.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Segitiga itu kosong.
25 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
Kulit phenomenal
Well,
finishing.
liven things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's
Nice.
nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he...
Oh, he's been caught now. Shot a goal!
Buset.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Nantinya Eto'o kali ya Bape.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Biar ngebut
Well,
game
their
ini.
manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He could be in here.
Pancing dikit. Boleh aja.
Paris Saint-Germain have
Bellingham.
hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up.
Astagfirullahaladzim, udah
What
umpannya
a comeback.
jelek.
Yeah.
Tore nggak enak.
Now it's Batistuta.
Saya nggak dapet kayak gitu Tore.
Vieira deals with that
Oh.
comfortably. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Nggak smart assist bro.
Almost an hour gone.
Kalau smart assist
Well, that's
pasti
beautifully weighted.
dibuang.
He's onside. Oh, just skips past his man. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And here's Nedved.
Astaga.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Ini nggak dipakai deh. Dicium aja Pak ya. Dua.
It's gone for a throw-in. It's ball kick. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi.
Nih. Non pemain gini aja susah menang. Smart assist.
Bellingham. Yeah. And it's Hullet.
Oh, that was one big
Astagfirullah.
no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Big no.
Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Yes.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Wan-Bissaka might just make this. Yeah. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe! And that's left him on the scene of his pants. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Spread it left. And here's Mbappe.
Paris Saint-Germain
Nggak
clearly have
match
been
up dong.
instructed to kill this off. Offense is the best form of defense.
Batistuta.
Pemain bodoh aja susah lawan ini.
Mbappe.
Smart assist, pakai smart assist.
Looking to set free a runner. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot! It's a goal! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And now he has two.
Harusnya dua dimasukin. Bellingham kurang Bellinghamnya. Dumfries, kita coba Dumfries ya.
Ini ya, ini tulang leher di sini, ini tulang ekor di sini. Kalau ditarik garis itu, iya, keliling begini.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is as up he goes! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Cross platform.
Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. That's Nedved. Osimhen. Now then, and Hullet!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is just remarkable. The amount of bend he got on that. You know, I'm not just the goalkeeper to beat. Decent hit! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mohamed Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Osimhen. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Paris Saint-Germain have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Terrific header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box.
Don't
Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Now it's Nedved. Oh, he's through the middle. He's one-on-one. Surely now the finish. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's in. Looks offside, I think.
Oh,
the flag
offside.
is up.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointments and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Messi.
Susah banget ya match up smart assist tuh.
As long as the space left behind is filled.
Nedved clears. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? Hullet.
Man.
Oh, they could break here. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Super sub dong dia, gila. Aneh, super sub. Oh, hard worker pas selesai. Gak enak. Kerja keras masa. Tapi bisa kontaknya bagus. Alah, mau simen. Dua, mana dua? Box. Double touch dong. Penalti spesialis ya. Super sub 1-2 nih. Cute. Itu 2. Yang mau. Be the red. Be the red. Gile. Kayak Korea dia.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. As you can see, we've already started here. Ah, he's given it away.
Salah umpan, maaf.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that could set him on his way. It's Son Heung-min! Son Heung-min with a beautifully timed run.
It comes as little surprise.
Aduh, salah umpan lagi aja.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that every time you see him, he's just going to run himself into the ground. He'll give everything for the cause, and he always sets the tone for industry.
Kim Min-jae clears.
Kipernya bodoh.
And he thumps it clear. Has a look and plays it forward. Park Ji-sung, and here's Son Heung-min.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Seedorf. Osimhen. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nedved. Oh, smashing header!
Iya, Bu.
Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have
Osimhen.
done better with it.
Yeah. And it's Hullet. He's in plenty of space here. Out of play for a goal kick.
Kim Min-jae.
Nedved providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared.
Spamming terus saja deh.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that was very necessary. Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Son Heung-min. Bout of passing here. Great chance!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into
Handling
study
Son
mode
Heung-min
there,
doang
and he's
dia.
read it beautifully.
He's a sharp little... He's had a hit!
Untung.
Oh, that wasn't far away.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Taken back almost at once. Nicely spread. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kurang kencang.
Thuram cuts it out.
Mati kau.
Hwang Hee-chan. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Osimhen. Back into the middle. Nicely weighted ball. Played it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Koundé.
South Korea couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Hullet. Lee Kang-in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Hullet. And they've got rid.
Cek
And
keras nih
they're
dia.
quick to get it back. Passing nice and neat. Osimhen. Osimhen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! Tries to get it clear.
Kerja keras Bung, kasihan Bung.
Nedved chasing after it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying.
27% dong.
As yet, at the break,
Gila.
it's 0-0. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game.
Segitiga dong.
Forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway. So the first half brought no goals.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7, le numéro 9. À leur place,
Park Ji-sung's
le
cross.
numéro 17, Roberto Carlos. Le
Great
numéro
hit! There it is!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in
Gila.
front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half.
And That was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
South Korea have taken the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
No way through, so back it comes. Can he finish? Yeah. Can he spark a counter here? Moved on forwards. Paris Saint-Germain still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Dembele. Can he put it away? Oh, he has another goal!
Mati kau.
Scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to
Main
produce
bola
a really
angkat-angkat
fine
terus.
spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Paris Saint-Germain
Runner.
have the equaliser,
Ayo,
and
Dami
we're all
Runner.
square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they
Dembele.
can go one better, possibly.
Played into space out wide.
Osimhen.
Cleared away. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And back to the keeper they go. That has been knocked clear. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, perfectly measured that. Park
Ji-sung
Ji-sung.
edge crossing ini.
Oh, nice touch. Oh, what has happened here? Osimhen. Now Seedorf. Osimhen. And he's been shifted off it. Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Just trying to
Angkat terus
negate
nih
his
orang.
influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Chips it through. Osimhen. And here's Nedved. That is expertly dealt with.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Angkat terus.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has been clubbed away. And he's there to retrieve it.
Ada.
And here's Rafael Leao. Osimhen. And it's Thuram. Opts to play it back. And he was alert to it. And he's there to
Astagfirullahaladzim.
get it away. Vieira.
Aduh.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one
Wow.
last fling.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. 2 minutes to be added on. And he skips past his man. That's really well cleared. So that's it. It is all over.
Keras
Draw,
tuh.
and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Be the red. Ngeri Bung, musuhnya Bung ini Bung. Kayak Korea doang dia. Gila.
Hari ini kita di Bondowoso panen kopi. Kemarin tebu di Banyuwangi. Jadi ini kita memang intens sekali untuk mengawal program-program dari Pak Presiden khusus untuk kopi ini. Ya, karena kopi Indonesia ini sudah mendunia, kita ini produsen kopi nomor 4 dunia. Kita pastikan kualitasnya terjaga dan tentunya mencukupi kebutuhan dunia. Jadi dari tahun ke tahun permintaannya terus meningkat. Jadi ini sekarang PR-nya ya hampir sama seperti tebu, beras dan lain-lainnya. Pengadaan alat-alat modern, pupuk yang mudah terjangkau, bibit, ini akan kita kawat terus, karena sekali lagi kopi kita ini sudah mendunia, harus kita jaga kualitasnya, branding. Tadi sudah sempat dibahas Pak Bupati, jadi apa yang namanya branding ini sangat penting sekali, karena kopi ini membawa nama baik Indonesia. Ya.
Negative is normal. The minute you were born, you got involved in the war between good and evil. Jangan melihat orang, jangan melihat orang, jangan dengarkan orang. Yang bisa itu kita. Apakah saya disuruh jadi orang kaya?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, they do say all roads lead to Rome, and perhaps it's also true to add that all Roman roads lead to the Olimpico. This gargantuan amphitheatre rarely fails to deliver, certainly when it comes to providing sporting entertainment of the highest order. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The less said about that pass, the better. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Aduh, match up Bu. Untung pakai smart assist kamu.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta.
Chance for the header!
Tapi gol, aduh, gak bisa.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. White with the clearance. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He is slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Could move up a gear here. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, that's fabulous. Osimhen!
Astaga.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest. Paris Saint-Germain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Changes it with that pass.
Reply.
That's tidy.
Oh gitu. Double touch-nya gampang kalau itu mah. Kalau pakai ini 2 kali kerjaan. Kayak gini nggak? Nggak bakal bisa pasti. Super cancel itu. Yo. Mamam.
Just off target, and he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Kiper Indonesia dong, Martin Pes dia pakai.
Roberto Carlos.
Oh, terima kasih.
That's been worked straight back. João Neves.
Sendirian dong.
Batistuta. And the finish.
Tuh smart assist gitu tuh.
Very nicely done.
Kadang tiang, kadang lama. Mau finishingnya.
That is lovely. White, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. No, he's not getting his way this time. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Tuh, contohin tuh.
Was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot!
Setia, bro.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that.
Ya,
Vieira with the
pelanggaran
foul.
dong.
Roberto Carlos.
Pedri dapat nggak? Nggak bisa nyundul dia, bro.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
Umpannya.
That is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Keren.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Tahuan, Bu.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Now White. Mbappe.
Balik belakang.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nedved. Perfectly measured.
Kerennya umpan itu.
Oh, what a mistake! Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's in, real chance.
Tuh, begitu bisa nggak smart assist tuh?
And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Paris Saint-Germain head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're off again. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Hullet. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Face to face with hits one. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Smart assist sudah mulai di-nerf, saudara-saudara.
Starting to look like a done deal now. Nedved. Pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Buru-buru amat kamu.
Batistuta.
Mau kemana?
And we have our very first corner. And the shot.
No
mistake.
Yokers.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Super sub kita masukin ya kan. Harusnya masuk ke super sub sini nih. Flip flop so control.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So, is this the start of a comeback? And it's Bale. Nicely intercepted.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih.
He's in a good position here. He's onside.
Gak pelanggaran dong di body-body gitu. Tomiyasu nih.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
So, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now the finish!
Okay.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain
Hey.
are looking to go forward now.
Kasarnya Anda. Ayo.
Just the goalkeeper's a chance.
Gak boleh kasar ya.
It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say. How very smart. He just got it right.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So now the difference is 3.
Tungguin aja. Tungguin aja. Ah, itu dia. Nggak ada double touch sih. Bingung jadi mau ngapainnya.
course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Vinicius Junior.
Stood up well to him there. Vieira. Nedved. That looks a good ball through. Oh, right place, right time.
Ya Allah.
And that is wildly off target.
Okay, solo.
It was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, that's nice. Seedorf. Well, no joy this time.
Kalau lolos itu cantiknya.
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass
Tungguin aja. Mau kemana?
He's in,
Tungguin.
Oh, important interception.
Smart assist gitu ya, lemah ya.
Oh, he's onto this.
Aduh. Tungguin. Smart assistnya, tungguin.
Mbappe. Vieira does well to get it back.
Gampang loh smart assist ternyata, guys.
Better, and so did he.
Tungguin lagi.
He rises.
Oke lah.
Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Petri. Mau kurang depan tengahnya. Tembus. Guys, jangan pakai smart assist guys, gampang guys, diambil guys, di offin aja ya.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Didiamin ya kenal.
Paris Saint-Germain
diamin ya.
making a change.
Dia kemana. Diamin aja. Gimana ya? Ayo, mana. Lagi gol. Fenomenal finishing.
They're very much set up for the counter attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
That is good alertness. Conte. The final 5 minutes. And it's Batistuta.
Yo.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Dumfries.
Now it's Nedved. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big chance!
Offset loh.
Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some
Lama
disagreement
umpannya.
as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side.
Wah, spot assist tuh di game ini.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Ayo. Aduh. Ayo.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
Diamin aja guys, kalau spot assist jangan banyak gerak guys. Ternyata guys, kuncinya guys. Nah, satu aja nih digerakin tuh, dapet ya kan.
Ball's gone astray. Tomiyasu. Oh, super find.
Aduh.
Well, that's well seen too.
Diamin aja.
Costa Curta.
Diamin aja.
Messi.
Diamin.
Batistuta.
Diamin.
Batistuta.
Deh.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Aduh.
Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way.
Ternyata itu
but they
obatnya,
have
smart
pulled
assist.
themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Pembodohan ya.
You look back on the game,
Pembodohan dari
Andrew.
Konami. Spot assist on. Merugikan guys. Baju Milan nih. Smart assist juga nih dia. Oke.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
And it's Nedved. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos.
Well played and well cleared.
Gets his pass away. Now it's Hullet. That's good play. Puts in a cross. Tries to get it clear. Bergomi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Tomiyasu makes the interception. Bullet! Now, who's going to be first to this?
They certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Carlos clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And here's Hullet. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's hoisted clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. And that should get the job done. It's their second corner of the game. Davis clears it away. So, third corner of the game. Paris Saint-Germain with another corner. Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. climbs up big. Well, there's the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. There could be trouble here. Your impression so far,
Tidak
Jim?
semudah itu
Paris
dong.
Saint-Germain have definitely started much the
Ambil
stronger.
bola.
They're far more creative.
And the ball is out of play.
The marking.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Osimhen. Shifted upfield. It's a good foot in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Good hit. Kept the keeper
Shooting dong.
honest.
Dia
He's just
angkat-angkat terus
misjudged that
bolanya.
one.
Kenapa
Now
dia
they can
angkat-angkat
clear
terus?
their lines.
Tuh, angkatnya
Knocked
kayak
in
gitu
behind.
dong.
He can run onto that. Great hit.
Tuh, diangkatnya kayak gitu, Om.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Jangan angkat-angkat bola terus ah.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nah gitu dong, nggak angkat bola.
Seen that early.
Bagus
Used a
kan?
certain sixth sense. That's played into space.
Angkat bola
The chip
lagi.
pass hasn't quite come off.
Back pass,
Van Dijk.
position.
Paris Saint-Germain are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And the pass is intercepted.
Salahan, Bung.
Real chance! It's gone in! He's come through his own
Salahan,
net.
Bung.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Nedved. Pull it. And it's Nedved. Oh, it's Seedorf. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Back pass dong. Aduh,
Gets
hampir
good
kena.
distance on it.
Bola gratisan tuh.
Looking for the runner. And pull it!
Aduh.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half.
Lawan Boy Milan nih. Bergairah dong. Mbak Im. Angkat-angkat gaming. Aku on goal aja tadi, salahan tuh Im.
A scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure
Tuh Im,
from the other.
69 possession, shooting 6. Set 3.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game is brewed up here.
Brutal. DMF 3 lihat tuh. CB-nya.
But the score at half-time is 1-1.
DMF 3 kok bisa ya Im ya? Jadi kiper ya. Jadi backnya ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 backnya Im. Hebat nih Boy Milan formasinya nih. Dia doang yang bisa nih. Respect Om.
Milan get the second half going.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you get your break.
Oh, biarin aja.
It's a goal kick.
Sini minta papa sini.
Goes forward.
Pedri undur lagi, bisa nih.
Osimhen.
Ah.
Out to the left flank.
Carlos really added the width there thanks to his will.
Up he goes! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball. Looking for options for movement. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Pedri dong.
Oh, he's found some space here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dapat ah. Bodoh.
Right card. Pedri. Pull it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Apa tuh direct pass im?
Ribéry. He's got away.
Mau di stunning shoot im.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rummenigge.
Tomiyasu nih, Bu.
Rummenigge was alert to the possibilities.
Bukan langsung depan, bukan langsung depan.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Tackle him, ngeri him, tackle him.
And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly.
Oh, bahasa halusnya gitu, Im.
And back to the goalkeeper. And
offset dong.
Straight offside.
Nggak usah pakai bahasa halus, Im.
That interception was
most
necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri.
Aduh.
We expected better, and so did he. Oh dear, less said about that
Setiap
pass the better.
kesulitan menemukan.
Aduh,
udah habis sih Om, kenceng.
Rummenigge. No luck with that dink over the top.
Tungguin dong.
Good read.
That was well played.
Pak Im nggak jadi live lah. Namanya Romi buat latihan ke Jepang. Oh, Romi ke Jepang. Oh, yang kemarin itu ya juara 1 ya. Aduh, aku juga ikut-ikutan Im gameplaynya. Direct pas ke depan.
Pedri, nicely aimed pass. Tomiyasu with a definite foul there.
Lagi nunjuk masih dipinjam. Pakai itu aja, Im.
That's been easily repelled.
Aduh, Tommy Adam. Kenapa aku jadi ikut-ikutan gameplaynya? Tuh, kasih. Pakai NC push Pak Im. Aduh, harus pakai squad pack Milan Arsenal di akun NC Puspa nggak ada pack.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Osimhen.
Bukan atas lagi, ada Pandik dong.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Ada Tomiyasu dong. Ada Vieira dong.
Osimhen might just make this. Gonna be disappointed with that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear
Banget.
winner.
Listen,
Wah,
the
punya
fans
umpan yang
haven't
lambat.
given up on this
Oke,
by any
percepat
means.
umpannya
They
ini.
still believe it can be won.
And here's Hullet.
Oke,
You can never be sure of
terima
progress in
ini.
this space.
He's got four.
Terima kasih.
Oh, it's in! Late in the day, this could well be it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Belum tahu. Jangan tawain. Masih Meng emang gak ada obat ini. Kita sekarang pakai super sub ini. Masa bisa CMF? Enggak lah, bisa CMF. Punya. Kita pakai Tanaka nih ini. Kita main skripan aja. Super sub.
So, time for changes on both sides actually.
Angkat lagi. Back pass ya.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Begitu kira-kira. Waduh.
Delicately.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yes, dapat dong.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Match up-nya kencang,
Been intercepted. That's a sharp pass.
Umpan angkat lagi.
Cuts it out.
Pandik dong. Aduh, terima kasih Om Wahyu GGWP, euy. Dapat on goal dia, 62%. Possessionnya, shootnya 9. Aduh. Aku kurang ini nih apa namanya? Kurang super sub nih kalau mau ini whole player ya, buat super sub ya. Sangat bergairah sekali. Kayak si Wahyu aja bahasanya. Enak Im kalau udah menang, kan? Ini Jude Bellingham gak enak banget Im, kenapa ya? Jude Bellingham aku nih. Apa karena terlalu baik nyerang dia? Giniin aja Pak. Tight position ya. Dia masih ada bertahannya gitu. Gak enak banget loh ini. Defend. Iya gitu aja ya, ada defendnya ya. Balance jadi. Ini super sub nih buat babak 2. Sundul gaming aja apa ya? Tura apa namanya? Color gaming. Color apa Giroud Im? Giroud aja ya, super sub ya. Yamal nggak pakai lo gila. Color sama Giroud. Oh dimasukin Im. Goal pitcher-nya nggak ada dong, ini doang goal pitcher-nya. Ya, oke lah, masukin. Auto kejar. Jahat tiba Im nih. Yamal nggak kepake lo Im. Gila, ini aja deh. Super sub. Ini sih nggak super sub sih. Ini super sub. Dumfries kurang nih Dumfries nih. Bagus kok Dumfries. Iya kurang double touch nih di sini. Buat ganti Netflix. Oh iya. Babak 2 ya. Collar. Giroud. Made from Bali nih. Baru push dia nih. Cross platform. Ternyata lawan spot assist gampang banget ya Gak usah dikejar didiemin ya. Kasian didiemin aja. Unai. Coba kita pakai ini si Dovi aku racik nih 101 harus 103. Itu aja deh. Enak juga ya buat orang yang suka ngangkat bola ya. Van Dijk nih. Jadi nggak bakal lewat dia. Imre udah balik nih, enak banget Kurang Pele tapi kayak di playing aku lihat si tes pakainya dia taruh di AMF, taruh di SSS, taruh di CS. Kayaknya gameplaynya kayak ini deh Maradona tau gak Maradona yang itu, yang script itu. Terus bodinya itu kayak Messi yang script itu tuh yang di flying Oh diamin aja smart assist ya. Offset tapi malah yang golin di si tes waktu itu puskas terus loh Cuman aku belum lihat si reviewnya si Dominator.
There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Neymar, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pretty cagey early on from both sides.
Smart assist digituin doang dong.
No way through.
Diam.
Bellingham.
Nah, gitu kira-kira.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Has another go! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. That's an errant pass. Paris Saint-Germain still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bellingham, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
Aduh.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Smart assist to
Keeper's ball. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. And he's intervened well there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Osimhen, and here's Hullet. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he's had it nicked away. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nedved with the delivery. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Osimhen!
Osimhen, digituin dong, dicongkel loh. Astaga.
Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Paris Saint-Germain really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Bellingham. Roberto Carlos. It's Bellingham. Vieira. Pass somewhat off target.
Kemana kali umpannya?
A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Osimhen. And he's got the beating of his man. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. And the shot.
Build up malah masuk dong Pandiknya, aduh.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Adams makes the interception. Neymar. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side...
Hits one! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Smart assist begitu dong. Aduh.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. How would you review the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it. And a header!
Astaghfirullahaladzim.
Oh, that's neat. Messi. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement
Fandik.
which raises hope.
Osimhen. Vieira.
Aduh, malah dilepas.
Mbappe. Vieira does really well there. He is strong. And here's Neymar. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe.
Back pass dia.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Adams. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Match up doang.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
Beckenbauer,
71 000.
and they can counter here. So we've reached the hour mark. Now Davids. Chance to shoot now. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's a sharp little ball here.
Astaga.
Here's a player who has defined a generation. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
Shapes to shoot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Osimhen. Now that's a lovely exchange. Osimhen. Messi has created one goal already. Bellingham. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi. Davids. That's good running with the ball. And here's Neymar. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience.
Well, less said about that pass, the better.
Umpannya elek banget.
Commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Sosial.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 24.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 7. Le numéro 45. À leur place, le numéro 42. Le numéro
Musiala.
Sidor. Le numéro
Plenty of
18.
space out wide here, and he's managed to get free.
Astagfirullahaladzim.
When you've got a queue formed in the box.
Biru.
Changement.
So there's going to be another change here. And it's Giroud. Musiala. He welcomes it in. Giroud. And the shot! It's a loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. This time, surely! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it could be.
Decent hit!
Astaga.
Vieira. He's gone forward. Oh, that's a key interception.
Oh, sialah.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Paris Saint-Germain desperately searching for the winner here. Seedorf. He's got the shot.
Astaga, gila.
Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest
Sarai
of their
ngapain
attacking
sih
play is
kamu?
actually quite good. Yeah, the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Le numéro 17, Roberto Carlos. À sa place, le numéro 21, changement en cours.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Giroud.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Now it's
additionnel.
Nedved. Seedorf. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Back when it goes. Great chance!
Bola Jogo.
He's done it! And that has raised the roof! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, it's always that...
And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.
Gak usah collar lah, Im. Jangan pakai collar, Im. Back. Tumpus. Enak banget formasi ini. Oh iya.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nedved charging forward, the ball at his feet. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
That was travelling. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. And he's picked out the run. Bellingham pinches it off him. And they can counter here. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Van Basten. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a throw. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Messi. Messi driving forwards. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. So we're still where we started right now. Yamal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And it's Totti. Aimed beyond the defence. Played into space out wide. Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Referee's given a throw. Here's the cross. Oh, what has happened here? Pedri. Petit. Oh, easy pickings there. Totti. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Van Basten. Van Basten touches it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Osimhen finds himself offside.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Petit. Pedri. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Stood up well to him there. Totti. Petit. He's in plenty of space here. Roberto Carlos. Crossed into the box. Pressure stays on. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Totti plays it short. McBaston! And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos with a definite foul there. Roberto Carlos gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Chouameni. And it's half-time here.
Oh,
Perhaps not full of
script
thrills
killing
and
me,
spills,
script
but
killing me.
a game which has been of a very
Oh,
high
like,
level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair.
Report lah nih.
0-0 at the break.
Ngolek nih orang
An
nih.
intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to...
Great hit! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis.
Gaming.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Paris Saint-Germain in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Totti. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Gile.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a shade optimistic. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Hampir dapat bro.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because
He's had a shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Time and again, they... Bellingham!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, he is not giving anything away. Bellingham. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. He's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know...
Now the finish! Bale is flagged offside.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Ah, he's given it away. Totti, little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Petit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Costa Curta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And claimed it back swiftly. That has been slung wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Roberto Carlos. And they're quick to get it back. Big chance! And yes,
Lewat situ dong. Nggak
We've seen the
sangka.
hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
we have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Shot could be on. Can he finish?
Untung.
And that has fair fizzed.
Carry back.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero
The message
22.
is simple. Defend this with your lives. They've played it short.
Numero 18. Lasciano il campo per
I think we're just about done here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Rummenigge. Nedved is... Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Kenapa ke situ, Bu?
Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Desperate defending required here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Adams calmly anticipates. Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Simplicity itself.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior.
Sini.